My next guest and I have two things in common. We're both from Cleveland, Ohio. And also, she was first runner-up in the Miss USA pageant. And, well, this is kind of the same. I was Miss Universe 3 years in a row. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome, without question, the finest woman on this planet, Halle Berry. The finest woman on this and any other planet, Halle Berry.
Arsenio's biased. He's from Cleveland. Arsenio, I'm going to kill you for two reasons. One, my first time on Arsenio's show, right? I've been dying to get on this couch right here. He has me follow Patti LaBelle. Why? Why, Arsenio?
She was just supposed to talk and...
Okay, two.
Oh.
This most beautiful woman on the planet thing, Arsenio has made my life hell. Hell! Let me tell you.
But she is.
No, last week, I was at the shopping mall shopping for something to wear on his show. A girl comes up to me and says, "Are you Halle Berry?" I say, "Yeah." Well, Arsenio was wrong. And walked off.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
That's pressure. I can't go out anymore because people expect me to be
Oh, see, I never thought about it like that.
the most beautiful girl on the planet, and that's too much
Pressure.
work. But you made me famous too, so thank you.
You know what, though? First of all, she's fine. So forget the girl in the mall. You know, forget it. The girl in the mall that I see you went wrong. It's like, I'm sorry, the girl in the mall. Secondly, you know, when I really became a huge fan, you was fine as a crack addict. Okay, yeah, because Spike put you in what, jungle?
Yeah, Spike did.
And I was like, I think I want to smoke crack with her. I mean, she was so fine. But it was a great risk as an actress to lose your vanity.
Yeah, it was very necessary for my career because up until that point, I was just seen as this beauty queen. I'd walk into auditions and the director would go, "Yeah, you're going to read? Okay, sure, honey." And he'd turn his head away. So I needed to do something to let them see that I'm more than just this shell. And I've been working hard, studying as an actress. So,
yeah, and we've seen all your movies, but they might be surprised to know that one of the movies that we saw you in, you were actually fired from for being too light initially.
Right, exactly. I'm Strictly Business. I don't know if anybody saw that, but I was initially, you saw it? Good. 5 people saw it. No. I was hired, and 2 days after I was hired, I was fired because the director at the time, it wasn't Kevin Hooks, it was another director, he thought that he's sick and tired of the image of black women, a beautiful black woman being portrayed by light-skinned women. So they fired me, hired a darker-skinned woman. That didn't work out, and then they came back and said, will you still do it? So I did.
Yeah. I mean, they have a good point, but let's not punish any sister.
Well, right, and it's true. I mean, I'm the first to say we do that. There's that in-house racism that we have, and we have set up those ideals in our minds. But figure that out before you hire me. Think about my feelings,
Yeah.
so...
I mentioned in the intro that you were a runner-up.
Yeah.
Now, be honest.
Loser.
No.
I lost.
No, but be honest. When that happened and you were officially the runner-up, you were smiling, weren't you?
Because I thought I won.
Oh, really?
I thought they said Miss Ohio, and really they said Miss Ohio's first runner-up, but all I heard was Ohio. That was enough to,
So then when you realized she won, you were mad, right?
Yes, a little.
Oh, really? See, most people won't admit that. They say, "Oh, no, I was so happy for her."
No. That crown should have been mine. I was pissed.
Wait,
but now, rumor has it, she's living in Texas with about 3 kids and getting a divorce. So, hey, I'm not complaining.
Yeah.
She could have the crown.
And you got justice at your house.
That's right.
We'll take a commercial and come right back and talk about that. She got justice at the crib. Okay. Now that you're married to Dave Justice, who do you root for when he plays against Cleveland?
I stand by my man.
Ah.
I'm for justice. I'm for Atlanta. Yeah. I was never an Indians fan anyway. I was never a baseball fan before I met David anyway. So it makes it real easy to just root for Atlanta.
So you weren't aware of him?
Oh, yeah, I was aware of him, but I saw him in the World Series, the first year the Braves went. And I only watched the World Series because everybody watched the World Series, not because I really, like baseball.
And how did you all hook up?
There's a friend of, a guy was doing an interview with me. And at the end of the interview, he said, I have a friend that's a big, huge fan of yours, and he'd like your autograph. And I said, okay, well, who? And he said, his name is David Justice. So after I picked myself up off the floor, I said, well, how about giving him my phone number instead of my autograph? A woman of the 90s, we're going to take charge of our lives. Yeah.
Why doesn't that kind of stuff ever happen to me, I think once a member of the cast of Facts of Life gave me a piece of paper.
I tried to call you first, but, they kept putting me on hold.
Yeah, right. Right.
You never called me back. David called me back.
So you're probably a huge baseball fan. Now you understand it. And
now I keep score. I tell him what he's doing wrong.
Oh, really?
Yeah, oh yeah. I'm his biggest fan. And now, and this year, it's time for us to win a World Series because I'm getting a little sick of this showing up and not winning.
Well, he has a good team with him.
Yeah, they got a new pitcher this year, too, which I think is going to be the extra, thing they needed.
So you are into it.
Yeah.
Or you have CNN, one of the two.
No, we have, Sports Channel.
Yeah.
We watch Sports Channel like 3 o'clock in the morning every night when the season's on. That's part of a baseball player's wife's job, watch Sports Center.
Yeah. Let's talk about her other job. Jasmine Guy was here talking about Queen.
Yes.
And what did you learn from this movie? Did you take anything away?
God, I could be here all night telling you. One of the biggest things I think I learned is, making the movie was more than most movies. It was an educational experience. It was a history class, if you will. I got to have this class for 3 months. Hopefully you will get to have it for 6 hours. But I think I learned, too, that we all are basically intertwined. Our roots are intertwined. And if each one of us go back and check our family tree, we just might find that we are related, that we may have the same great-great-great-great-grandfather, and that there was such a thing as black-white love 100 years ago, and it still exists. Today it wasn't the slave owners taking advantage of these white women, but there was a mutual love for one another.
Yeah, now you brought a clip. What's in this clip?
This is the clip where Queen is out all night and some rednecks almost rape her. And she comes home tattered and torn, and this is what her stepmother has to say to her when she gets home.
Okay. Sandy, kick it.
I'm sorry. Your master's been out looking for you since daybreak. Worried sick about you.
He ain't my master. He my pappy.
How dare you speak to me like that?
And how dare you speak to me like that? Treat an old dog better than me. Queen do this, queen do that. Cook, wash, clean, garden, plant cotton, pick cotton from morning till night. Not even a word of thanks. Or even a mention I exist. Well, I do exist, missy. And I got a right to a little bit of love. And if I can't find it here, I'm gonna get it somewhere else.
So ungrateful. After everything we've done for you.
You ain't never done nothing for me. And you won't ever have to now.
Yeah, it's been real painful to watch. I've gone back and I've had to watch it now. And it gets tough, It's hard to see myself in that position, and it's hard when I remember that our people went through tragedies like this. And that was her stepmother talking to her.
Did you find yourself sometimes going back to the trailer and crying after doing the scene?
Oh, yeah. Sometimes I wouldn't come out of my trailer. I was crying so hard. And I didn't want to face that day's work because I knew where the emotional trip would take me. And that's a scary place to go to. And I was there alone most of the time. So,
yeah. Wow, well, we'll check it out. It's called Queen. It begins airing February 14th on CBS at 9 o'clock p.m. and continues on the 16th and the 18th. I got to ask you one more question, maybe to even lighten things up a little bit. I was told that you're a method actress, and for one role, because you'll know who, if I tell you the movie, you'll know who told me this. For one role, you didn't take a bath to get into the role. And I think that's too much acting.
So did he.
Oh, so you know what I'm talking
I know
about?
what you're talking about, Jungle Fever.
Yeah.
I didn't take a bath, yeah.
And you know who told me that?
Sam Jackson.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
You didn't take a bath?
No, because I had to feel dirty and, and I had to feel the part, and that was all part of it. Sam didn't appreciate it, but...
Can you imagine a brother looking forward to working with her, and then you find yourself sitting in a crack den talking about, yeah, she's real fine. I'm so happy I got this gig. Thank you for stopping by.
Thank you, Arsenio.
Come back again. Halle Berry, the finest woman on the planet.